Welcome everyone, I'm Ricky from Tech Talk and this is a brand new Huawei P30 Pro. So today it's going to be my unboxing setup and giving you my first impressions. So I was very fortunate by Huawei to go out to Paris to see the live launch. This is why I got my hands on one so quickly. So let's get it unboxed. So on the front you've just got the logo up here, you've got Huawei P30 Pro, you've got the first ever quad Leica camera setup system here. And the camera is amazing. It's all about photography, as you know, with the P series from Huawei. On the side here, it just says Huawei P30 Pro. And again, you've just got the symbol up here at the top. Turning to the back here, just got a bit of information down here at the bottom. And then one good thing I do like is the 2 Vryland certification here for eye comfort and eye protection. Let's flip it around and actually get it unboxed. So sat on top is our device. So I got a midnight black. There is other colours. You've got pearl white, you've got breathing crystal, you've got amber sunrise, and you've got aurora as well. So underneath you've got your SIM tool there. This is a dual SIM model and can use a new nano memory. Inside here you've got some paperwork. So it's going to be our quick start guide and actually using our device. A warranty card, and then you do have a case as well. Some models will come with a case, some don't. It all depends where you buy it. So as I collected my device in Europe, I've got a European plug. The UK, you will receive a UK plug. So this uses USB-A to USB-C. This is 40 watt supercharge. There's 15 watts wireless charging and reverse wireless charging is available as well. So loads of different options to charge this device. You also have some headphones, and you also have a USB-C to USB-A cable. So let's move this all out of the way and actually dive into the phone itself. Just slip this off. Turn this around. This is midnight black, so one of the color options. So turning around to the back, you're going to see the brand new quad Leica camera setup. You've got 1, 2, 3. And then one here just underneath the flash as well. It's the first ever quad Leica camera. And on the side here, I do like that they have kept the red element of the power button there so you can identify. Just power our device on and let's go through some information. So let's go through the setup of our brand new Huawei P30 Pro. So first of all, the display. It's a 6.47 inch display with a resolution of 1080 by 2340. It's an OLED panel. It has 16 million colors and it has a PPI of 398, which is really high. And it has HDR10 and dual curved display. So if I just bring this up to the camera here, you can see it does dual curve on both sides, which is really good. So it's a little bit dark. I've done this so you don't get the flickering light going through the white. So let's do a little bit of the setup. First of all, you do have some accessibility options here. It's only vision ones, but you have font size, which is really good. I can scrub along here, make it lovely and big, and make it easy for me to read, which is good. Coming back, I can use magnification gesture as well. Also, you can press and hold the 2 volume keys and you'll get talk back and it will talk you back through your system, which is really good. So English, United Kingdom, get started. United Kingdom, next. Terms of use, you have to agree to your terms and conditions to use your device. So it says insert SIM card, so you can insert either dual SIM card or one can be a SIM card and one can be the new nano memory from Huawei, which is up to 256 gigabytes, and I will link in the description. Currently I'm just going to skip. So this is where you can use data import from other devices. So you've got Android, iPhone or iPad, Huawei Cloud Backup or Google Cloud Backup. We're going to just say next here. So I don't want to use any of them. I want to just set it up as brand new. So Wi-Fi connection now. I selected my one here first of all. Sky, and then you're going to input your password. So once that's done, hit connect. It will then turn blue and will say connected. We're going to go next. So checking for any updates. Now it's going to ask you to sign in with your Google account. And I do recommend you do this so you can use the best services possible. So if I actually say skip here, it's going to list all the services that I'm going to miss and that potentially not going to enjoy on this device. But I'm actually going to cancel and come back. And I'm actually going to sign in. You can also create an account here as well if you need to create one. Just follow the process. It's quite simple, quite easy. Just remember your passwords. There is further agreements and terms and conditions that you need to agree to, which I have done already. There's also Google services here, so you go through here and select the Google services that you want to use. The only one I do turn off is because I have so many devices is backup, and then I'll pick and choose when I want to do a backup. So we're going to go along and accept all of these. Then it's going to ask you to access Assistant with voice match. So it should have my voice match on file. Huawei ID, so you can sign in Huawei ID. If not, you can then create one as well. This is where you get extra bonuses and extra little bits, which I will do. I do have one, but I'm just going to skip for the process of the video. Cloud service, again, you can enable and use this, which we're going to do. It's going to ask us to sign in with our Huawei ID, which I will do, but again, for the moment, I'm just going to skip. So device protection, you can set fingerprint, ID, you can set face unlock, or set password with pin pattern or password. The choice is yours. So we're going to set a fingerprint sensor, as this device offers an optical in-screen fingerprint sensor. I'm going to use a 4-digit code here for extra security. So the fingerprint sensor is lower than what it was on the Huawei Mate 20 Pro, and also is 30% faster. So you're going to put your finger on here, or your thumb, and then you can see what highlighted area it wants it to try and match for you. Just work your way around, and then it's going to ask you then to do a wider sort of field of your fingerprint. This is meaning where you touch it with the edges, so it knows, and it's going to highlight extra areas that it needs detail for. There we go, it's all set, and you can rename this as well. You can also add other ones. So fingerprint is all set up there and ready to use, and then also you can do face unlock, which is built into the 32 megapixel camera here on the front. So enhanced services, we're going to enable all of these, as I like to use all the services possible. User experience improvement program, again join. There we go, and we're all set up and we're ready to go. So the Huawei P30 Pro is all ready to go here, and it's really such a great device. I got early hands-on back in Barcelona, let alone hands-on in Amsterdam, and now it's finally out. I can finally talk to you about it and really share this device. It's an absolute beautiful device, full of power and performance. And talking about that power, let's talk about what's inside. It's actually using the new Kirin 980 chip, which has a dual NPU and 7 nanometers in size. It has an octa-core processor with 2 cores running at 2.6 GHz, and they're Cortex A76. There's 2 cores running at 1.92 GHz, and that's Cortex A76 again. Then there's also 4 cores running at 1.8 GHz, and that's Cortex A55. The GPU is from Mali, and it's a G76 MP10. Full of power and performance, and as you know, the Kirin 980 chip inside from Huawei is really impressive. Sadly, there's no 5G device that's actually out at the moment with the Huawei P series. There may be in the slight future, you never know what's coming, so please watch out for that. So let's test the fingerprint sensor. Like I said, it's a lot lower down compared to the Huawei Mate 20 Pro, and it is lightning quick. It's 30% faster than the Mate 20 Pro, and it is faster than the Samsung device, I do assure you of that. It is so fast. Also, there is a different range of size options with this device, so you can either have 128GB, 256GB, or 512. With that nano memory as well, you can really bump that up. So mine is 128GB with 8GB of RAM. Battery should last you a very long time. I'm looking forward to doing a battery test on this. So it has a whopping 4,200 mAh battery inside, and it charges with 40 watt supercharge from Huawei. There's 15 watts wireless charging, and it also offers that reverse wireless charging that we saw on the Huawei Mate 20 Pro as well. So it means you can add extra charge to your friends' devices when they sadly run out. So the face unlock is built in, as well as the inbuilt fingerprint sensor that's fast and responsive I've just shown you. One quick more demo I think is needed. So touch my finger there, bam, it's done, it's in, we're ready to go, and we're off. This is so fast. So a couple of things I want to do first of all is go into settings here, and we're going to go into battery, I believe. Yes, battery. So down here there is a option for darkened interface colors. So turn this on. It's going to then become black, and then it will become black in the menu as well. A little bit easier to read, and there's no flickering as well. It can be quite distracting. Also, you can go into display here. There's going to be a couple of options in display that you may want to change depending on your choice. So you've got eye control as well, so you can have eye control, text and display size, which is good to have. There's more display options. There's simple mode if you want to make it easier, and always on display. So I'm going to turn this always on display on. And and then you've got the time as well, so all day, which is fine. Go home, and then if I lock this, it's going to have an always on display, and with the update that's available as well, it's going to start showing some notifications on here. So again, press this fingerprint sensor, we're in straight away, ready to go. Also, there is gesture control where you can use gestures. So to do that, I'm just going to simply search here. So we're going to type in gestures. So then I can choose to use gesture. So I'm going to say gesture control and start. So it has a little demo here, so pull back to go home. Pull this side. Swipe up. Swipe and hold will bring open all your applications. There we go, done. So swipe up. So there's my applications, so go up. I can press that little bin there and it dismisses all of them, which is really good. And it's so easy to use a gesture control. And then you don't have these buttons down here at the bottom. I prefer that so you get all of your screen and you can enjoy the beautiful display here from Huawei. Let's turn around to the main feature. As you know, on all of the P series, it's all about their cameras. And this is the first ever device to have a quad Leica camera setup. First of all, in the middle is the 40 megapixel super spectrum lens that uses a new way of taking photographs and gives a massive ISO up to 409,000. So near enough night mode. It's like night sight that you can see in the dark, and I will show this in a camera review. It is really, really impressive. It's an f1.6. It's a wide, it has phase detection, autofocus, and laser autofocus and optic image stabilization built in. And then next to that one at the top is a 20 megapixel lens with an f2.2 16mm ultra wide that has phase detection autofocus, laser autofocus as well. Coming down to the bottom is the squared sort of camera here. This is a new periscope 8 megapixel camera, and this is f3.4 and 80 mils as well. This will give you your great zoom. It has 5 times optical zoom, has 10 times hybrid zoom and 50 times digital zoom, and it is really impressive. Also, there is a fourth little camera down here as well, which is a time of flight camera, or a TOF camera, which is 3D mapping, which means your portrait photos will be more impressive, giving more detail and really showing them key aspects that you want to show as well. There's going to be a really dedicated video to cameras on here detailing everything you need to know about these cameras and the new technology they have put inside here, and talking about how they have changed the camera stack, rewriting it right from the beginning. So it used to be red, green, green, blue, which is a RGB. Now it has become red, yellow, yellow, blue, which means it lets in more light and you can draw light in from less light source. That means you get your high ISO rating, and also you're going to get super night shots as well, and I can't wait to show you. It offers the ability to record video in 4K, and that is at 30 frames per second. Like I said, it has a front facing camera, 32 megapixel, and that will record video in 1080p. So turn around again, it's quickly unlocked and you can see that camera there. So they've gone for a teardrop sort of design with this one. So this device is running Android 9 and EMUI 9.1, which work well together, and I'm looking forward to seeing how well they work in just the power and the performance that's in this device and the ability to take absolutely stunning shots. I can't wait to show you. I hope you've enjoyed my unboxing and a real detailed first look at all the information that's in here. There's so much more I want to show you, so please watch out for all of my latest videos. Make sure you hit subscribe and ring the notification bell to stay updated with all my latest videos. From me, Ricky, and the Huawei P30 Pro, I will see you very soon. Bye for now.